You're going to San Francisco.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of The Photography Show. I'm your host, James Lech, and let's get straight into it, eh? That's your cue, roll the intro. What do you mean you can't find it? Yeah, let me do it. In this episode today, I'm going to show you what the clapper does.
Honey, turn off the light.
Has this ever happened to you? Presenting the clapper. Lets your appliances turn on and off just by clapping. Clap on the music.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Now stop. So, well, we are not showing that ad again, and no, I know I said the clapper, but we're actually calling the clapboard. There we are, there. The slate, the clapboard. We're gonna show you guys what this does and why it's important for filmmaking. Here we go. January 27th, 1903, Leon M. Leon was born. Now, Leon is credited as the true inventor of the clapboard. Originally a prop and gag man in silent films, he was a pioneer sound man when talkies began. Its evolution began as a separate slate, along with two wooden blocks clamped together for sound syncing. He asked one of the crew members to hinge the blocks together with the slate, and the rest is history. So first of all, the clap. Now, in post-production, they're gonna watch this video back, they're gonna see me do this, and then they're gonna hear the audio, and when that goes clap, they're gonna line it up with what they've seen on the video so that the audio and the video matches, it syncs, and it's not out of sync. So this thing here is a slate. It has a whole bunch of information on there, from what show it is, to the roll, to what scene it is, how many takes it's been, the director, what camera, the date, if it's done in inside or outside or indoor shoot or outdoor shoot. And if it's got motion with sound or motion with no sound. At the top, you want to write the show name, the photography show. Now roll. Now back in the day, they used to use roll film. Nowadays, they use like SD cards and so forth. Now, because I'm using SD card today, I write here, ST2. Because this is the second SD card that I'm using today. Scene. Now this is the second scene, and you're probably thinking, why did I put a B there? Even though it's the second scene, there could be other little scenes inside that scene, okay? So it goes from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. Now, the things you don't want to use is I and O, okay? Because if you've got scene 1, I, just makes it a bit confusing because it looks like it's saying scene 11. Or if you've got an O and next to the 1, it could look like you're saying scene 10, okay? So you want to just not use those ones. Just keep it nice and clear for the post-production team. So see how it's got a 2B? Now if I'm yelling out scene 2B, we're not going to do that, okay? We're going to be using other words. So nice and clear, because B and a V can sound very similar. In this circumstance, I'd be saying scene 2 bravo, so it's very clear. Then if you've got the take, so how many takes it's taken me to read this stupid line to you. The director, like I said before, James Lech. What camera I'm using, obviously we're using many cameras on location, so you want to make sure the camera is clearly specified here, so I'm using the Nikon D610. What date we shot this film on, and here we've got day, night, internal, external, if we're using a filter, if we're using MOS or sync. Now, let's find out what MOS means. MOS, or motion only sync, that clearly lets the post-production team know that this scene, we're not going to be using any audio. So how are we going to let the post-production team we're not using audio? Simple. What you want to do is grab your clapboard and you want to hold it in front of the frame just like this. You obviously read out what the information is. This will show the post-production team that we are not using any sound, that it's just going to be only video for this scene. Now it's always important that you make sure that the slate is filling the frame. Now if you've got a subject or an actor that's standing 100 meters away and you're standing near the actor and you're yelling out the scene, you do the clap, how is the editing team going to read what's on that slate? The whole purpose of a slate and clapboard is to make all the information as clearly to read and hear as possible. So make sure when you're using the slate, you want to fill the frame completely. So if you've got an actor that's in a mid shot, like myself, and you need to fill the frame with the slate, you're going to bring the slate up to his head, and you're not going to be slapping because that's just going to annoy the crap out of him. You're going to yell out, soft sticks, and you're going to clap nice and softly. That will indicate the sound engineer to listen carefully to the clap instead of a loud clap in the actor's ear, which is going to distract him, make his ear ring, and oh man, it's too hard. Now the reason why we yell out second stick is because you've made a mistake on the first stick. Now if you've made a mistake on the first stick, you want to yell out second stick and start again. Now make sure you get that one right, or you're going to be yelling out third stick, fourth stick, fifth stick, seventh stick. Well, thanks guys so much for watching this episode. I really hope that you've learned a lot. If you haven't, I'm really sorry that I wasted your time.
So, do you like weather?
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have you ever used a slate before? And what have you used it with? Like, what films have you used it in? I'd love to hear your feedback. And also guys, if you're looking at buying one of these, it would probably set you back around $40. I got it from Camera House, so I'll leave the description in below. They're actually quite useful, and they're also good for props. So guys, it's so sad to see you guys go, but until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastic week and keep clapping away.